Hi, welcome back to another The 808 Thug Rants. I know, it's been a long time, but we're back, bitches. I might have to censor that because YouTube's got a little sensitive since the last time we did one of these. But, hey, that is kind of the topic of this rant. YouTube is back doing their thing. Demonetizing and terminating accounts because they can. So this rant is about YouTube terminating and demonetizing channels. And you're probably wondering, why are you ranting about this? Nobody cares about your channel. It's whack. Everything you put out is garbage. Why are you complaining about this? And I will tell you why, even though I'm trash and the worst YouTuber to ever step foot on YouTube, I'm going to tell you why this bothered me heavily enough to do a rant. So, basically, YouTube claims that they're trying to get rid of AI slop, and they're using an AI to get rid of the AI slop, and their AI cannot tell the difference between what is actually AI and what is not AI. So it led to a lot of YouTubers getting demonetized falsely. Some had to get lawyers involved. Some tried to talk to Google through emails. It got shut down immediately. And you're probably like, okay, how does this affect you? There was like 1,000 YouTubers that got taken down, and it's been going on for a while. But this recently got put to my attention when I watched the specific video of this particular YouTuber that I'm not going to put in this video, but I watched this video and I watched several other videos, and it was basically telling me the same fucking thing. YouTube is just taking stuff down because their AI couldn't tell the difference between what is AI slop, but wait, there's more. YouTube's AI is not just getting rid of the slop. They're not just trying to get rid of the slop. You know what I'm saying? As per this other YouTuber, he claims that YouTube's biggest content creators came to Google, came to YouTube, and was complaining about the slop. If there's so much slop, then we can't create videos because the slop is getting in the way of us getting money. And then the advertisers like, YouTube, we can't put ads over this stuff because, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to. And YouTube's like, all right, we'll get rid of everything. You know, we'll get rid of everything that is getting in the way of our advertisers and our biggest content creators. But then they started getting rid of actual content creators that were not making slop. So they started getting rid of people that are just doing regular 2D animation. And they're taking their time. They're taking 100 days. Some people are taking years to create these. And then their channel just goes poof. Then their channel just goes poof. You know why? Because YouTube's like, the AI's like, forget this. This is gone. That has to be AI. No, people took years and years and years on some of this stuff. And then poof, gone. Because YouTube always does whatever it wants. You know what I'm saying? There's a separate rant that I wanted to do. Actually, I might just do a commentary video, maybe do a parody on it, but it has something to do with YouTube's weird ads. You might see that. You know what I'm saying? However, let's stay on topic. Why does this bother the 808 Thug? You see, I have a web series that is completely hand-drawn and animated by me. This is the series I'm talking about.
My pussy need to be filled with a spicy tuna roll. That's ironic, Nisha, because it already smells like tuna. Fuck you, T-Swagger. It's the 808 Thug now, Nisha.
You see that series? That series that nobody freaking watches that I've been working on since 2010. I hope this doesn't get age restricted, but I don't give a damn. This is the 808 Thug Rants. So if I work all this time on these episodes, which I'm doing the final season. This is the final season up to the series finale in a movie. If I animate all that, take all my time, and then YouTube comes in and says, this is also slop, and it takes down my hard work claiming that it's slop, I will feel some type of way. Now, if you remember the first The 808 Thug Rant, what was it about? It was about YouTube's demonetization to all of the YouTube channels that didn't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That video right there. Yes, it just feels like history is repeating itself. But the biggest thing that I found an issue with was, how are you going to use AI to get rid of AI? That just makes no sense. We hate AI, so we use our AI to get rid of AI. What? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense at all, and that's just ridiculous. I have a theory, and Illuminati, don't call my phone, because I told y'all not to call my phone no more, okay? I have a theory. Google, please. I do mean it. Do not come after me when I say this. This is just a theory. This is just a theory. But here we go. My theory is that this has nothing to do with the AI slop or slop content. I think this has something to do with them trying to control social media and control platforms and control what goes on the platforms, and turning what used to be fun into similar to the industry, and treating it more like a business. So they're limiting what people can create and picking and choosing who is making them the most money and who has the most popularity, and trying to get rid of all the small channels and just making an excuse and claiming that it's slop. But they're probably just trying to get rid of small channels so they can focus on who's bringing in the most revenue. Like people like Mr. Beast, people like, you know what I'm saying, people like that. I'm just going to use Mr. Beast as an example. Mr. Beast brings in a lot of money to YouTube. They love doing ads over Mr. Beast videos. However, small YouTubers like me, and some people that even, you know what I'm saying, have probably hundreds of thousands of subscribers, right? But they are not down with the program. They are making content organically, but it's not being controlled. Because you see, there's been a lot of videos speculating that there's a lot of performative things going on with these people, and there's a lot of like the commentary YouTubers, I'm gonna use it for example. They're saying that they're disingenuine and they're just doing what they're told behind the scenes, and it's not genuine no more, and they're being like somebody's pulling the strings in the background. So my theory is the reason for that is the same reason why they are trying to get rid of smaller channels and channels that are not being controlled by them. It's another form of control of the media, and it's starting to turn into how the music industry is, how the entertainment industry is, how it is. They want it to be controlled in a way, and they're making it seem like this is benefiting all of us by getting rid of the slop. Oh, we're just getting rid of the slop. Then why did you take down this YouTuber that's been working on this video for 3 years, and if the video got 1 million views, you took down that YouTuber? That's not slop. So I think it's controlling the platform to make it more commercialized and more controlled. Because what I was saying in my video the first time was, it seems like YouTube doesn't really care about the content creators. They only care about money. I feel like what I didn't say in that video is, I feel like they used that thing that happened in the forest with a certain Paul brother as an excuse to demonetize the small channels, so they didn't have to keep kicking out bread to small channels anymore, because they didn't want to give small channels a chance to make money or get ad revenue. So all the ad revenue shot to anybody that had over 1,000 subscribers, over 4,000 watch hours. But then slowly but surely, even those people started to lose their channels, but it was slow, so people wasn't noticing it. because there was a video here and there. I lost my channel. Video here and there. Just like, this might just be random. Now, it's to the point where this is not random. YouTube is trying to control the platform. They're treating this not what it was made for. What it used to be, you could just upload something for fun, and you just want somebody to watch your video. Sometime back in the day, you could leave video responses. You had a star system. You know what I'm saying? YouTube was fun. Then they introduced Google AdSense after Google purchased it. Now you can make a little money and make fun videos at the same time. There was a YouTuber back in the day. His name was Ace of the Comic. And I'm using Ace of the Comic as an example. Ace of the Comic was a very successful YouTuber. Very successful. But YouTube was not giving him his flowers, despite him being one of the biggest on the platform at the time. And you want to know why? Because he wasn't the person that they wanted to market, despite him being the person that had the most subscribers and the most views. So why wouldn't you want the person that's making the most views and having the most subscribers at the time getting ad revenue or getting the recognition they deserve? And that was way long ago, like 2009, 2010. You get what I'm saying? It caused Ace of the Comic to quit YouTube, and I never seen him on YouTube ever again after that. So this has been a battle since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because if they don't want to market you, if they don't want you on their platform, you getting 86th, my nigga. It don't matter how many subscribers you got. If they don't want you on their platform, then you off of it. People had to get lawyers involved, people trying to get their stuff reinstated, and YouTube doesn't care. Ace of the Comic's biggest thing was, how am I the top 5 most subscribed YouTuber right now, have the most views right now, and I'm not getting the same respect as people like Sexaphil or the other fucking people that was popping at that time. So he quit YouTube because of that. And I feel like it's history repeating itself, and Google showing its true colors, but slowly but surely. They're trying to eradicate the small channels and the channels that they do not want on this platform. It's not about getting rid of AI slop. And you know why I believe that? Because I see AI slop videos still on the platform with millions and millions and millions of views, and sometimes thousands and thousands of views, and ads are getting run over it still. Why didn't their AI automatically pick up on those? So basically, this is what's going on. This is why I'm ranting. I don't want to spend all this fucking time working on actual things that I made by myself that's not AI generated, just for their AI algorithm or whatever the heck it is, the AI to tell me, hey, we terminated your channel because you're making slop. Or a bigger YouTuber than me, they get their stuff terminated and demonetized, and they've been doing this stuff longer than I have. And then versus, oh, but Mr. Beast is always gonna be cool because we love Mr. Beast, but you know what I'm saying, like Saros TV, even though Saros doesn't do, shouts out to Saros, even though Saros doesn't do AIs or animation, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. We don't want you on the platform. You're too honest, and we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? You're not marketable. That's my point. If you don't want people to be on your platform and use it for what the hell it was supposed to be in the first place, there is a way to go about it. But if it was really about it being slop, I have some solutions for you, YouTube. Here's one. Limit the amount of videos people can post a day. Get rid of actual slop. That's just 2 things I got. YouTube is basically becoming a place that I don't want to be on anymore. But there's no other platform like it. But one day I could just wake up and my YouTube is just gone without any real explanation. Just saying inauthentic content. By the way, the definition of that is, that is the definition. And I felt some type of way about reading that, because I'm like, there's a lot of content that would be real that would still fall under that category. So what Okay. And I felt some type of way about that. So I came in front of this camera to tell y'all, I am outraged at YouTube right now, okay? Let the content creators create content, okay? Get rid of the actual slop and let the real creators be. Because it doesn't seem like you're just trying to get rid of slop. It seems like you're trying to get rid of all the small creators and all creators that you don't want to market. I don't want my YouTube to get taken down, okay? I have been working on this stuff for a long period of time. I've been on YouTube since 2005. This YouTube's been up since 2015. YouTube was so peaceful and wholesome back in 2005. You know what I'm saying? Before Google bought it. You could just get on YouTube, watch some fun video, and then go somewhere else like funnyjunk.com or you know, Blogger, or you know, make some art on Blingy. That's how long I've been on the internet, okay? You don't know what I'm talking about. What is Blingy? What is that? What's Blogger? How old are you, the 808 Thug? I'm 90, nigga. Okay, anyway. And I know YouTube probably doesn't care. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Do you care? Do y'all even care? Here we go again, the 808 Thug. You're talking shit about us. No, we do not care about you guys. We're here to make money. This is a business now. We don't care about the content creators. We only doing this for the money, the moolah, the guala. We don't care. The 808 Thug. We will terminate your channel right now. Nobody's watching this. Nobody watches your channel. You're not doing nothing to benefit society. Your music is garbage. Your music is trash. We don't care about the small content creators, and we'll use any excuse we can make because we don't give a damn. What did we tell you last time? We don't give a fuck. Stop making these weak ass rants. Nobody's watching these. We're taking down your channel tonight. And you know why? Because we're fucking YouTube. We can't do that shit. You ain't Mr. Beast, the 808 Thug. You're a non-factor. No, we do not care about the content creators. Alright, YouTube. That's how you want to be. Cool. They don't care about us. No Michael Jackson. Anyway, this has been the 808 Thug with a the 808 Thug rant. I'm out. Tighten up, YouTube.
The 808 Thug Little Henjin would like you to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also follow Senpai on all his other socials right there, please. Bye-bye.
The 808 Thug Production.